It's week 8 of the National Football League, and we'll get to see the Eagles' creative quarterback. He's been sensational as he leads the league in touchdown passes. It's the Eagles and the Broncos, and it's all up next.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, and Charles, you look at this Eagles team as they enter play here. They come in playing pretty good football. Winners of 4 of their last 6 games.
And the offense, my goodness, over 50 points in the win last weekend. When you do that, you're not going to lose.
Lurching closer toward the midway point of this NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. So here are the Broncos now for their opening drive. And they will be led out. Second-year quarterback.
His ability to adjust on the fly is almost unmatched in the game right now because it leads to a couple of snaps per game where you just sit back and ask yourself, how did he pull that off? Opponents can practice and prepare each and every week all they want, but this guy, he is hard to corral.
A check on the numbers for Chubb from a week ago. 19 carries, 78 yards.
In a perfect world, they'd run the ball the same way they did last week, but against the #1 rush defense in the league, they're going to have to find a different way to move the ball. Maybe they start throwing it early and come back to the run.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Open man, and again it's Sutton. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Here's Nix. Finding Sutton on the out route, who makes the catch. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Back to the air with Nix. And incomplete, a drop there in the middle third of the field. That'll bring up 2nd down. Throwing Nix. This one caught by his tight end, Oliver. Then he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. Here comes the 7th play of this opening drive. They've moved it well, but here's 3rd down. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Well, that play there was certainly a scouting report special because coverage was all too aware that this close to the end zone, he's going to become a bigger weapon for that offense. And they were there to help force the incompletion.
The kick by Lutz is good. And the Broncos, the first to grace the scoreboard. It's 3-zip.
Well, after marching down the field, only getting 3 there, kind of feels like a win for the defense.
And it does. They'll go to the sideline feeling a lot better that they didn't give up a touchdown after the march against them. But if I were the offense, I wouldn't hang my head over that one. That's a good drive, and 3 points were put on the board.
So here come the Eagles for their initial possession of the game. They're led out by their quarterback, a day 3 selection in this year's draft.
And I think if you ask most folks to give you their first half MVP, very likely they're going to say it's this man right here. The NFL's leader in touchdown passes to this point in the season. Still 2 months to go. But if he can keep going to the pace he's at, this is going to be a dangerous team come January, and he could very well walk away with the MVP.
Right back to him on first down. And he'll muscle his way up to the 43 for a pickup of right around 5.
This defense for the Broncos, they were very good a week ago in that win over Minnesota.
And what I saw on film was a nearly unstoppable pass rush. 5 sacks last week, plenty of hurries given up. So now what do you do on offense? You just max protect, keep everyone in and run the ball, or maybe just 1 or 2 receiver routes in order to try and keep your quarterback upright.
They keep it with Barkley on first down. And a good run here as he'll rumble all the way down to the 40-yard line. 10 yards there and an Eagle first down.
Couple of nice carries back-to-back here, establishing the ground game a bit.
Yeah, these aren't bare-bones runs now. I mean, they're getting substantial yardage, the kind of yards you're looking for, right? Let's go ahead and use a cliche. Stay ahead of the change, right? 5 or more yards each time, that's what you're looking for in setting a tone and getting your offensive line going.
Good sign on the opening drive.
Here now 2nd and 9 from the 39-yard line. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And this is taken in at the 5. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. Looking to throw. Rich. And he is going to go down. Back at the 11-yard line. So they get pushed back to the 11. And here's 2nd and goal. Back to throw. Rich. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. Looking to throw. Rich. Flush to his right. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. Good work by that Bronco defense, and it leads to a 4th down. The offense stays out there. A big challenge here from this far back, but they're going for it on 4th and goal. A hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. To throw is Nix. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. 2nd and 10. On play action, here's Nix. A pass for Sutton is intercepted. Moving inside the 20. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Eagles defense gets a pick-6 TD.
Well, it turns out it's not their offense who gets them on the board first, CD. It's the defense coming through right there with a pick-6.
And I know from experience throughout the week when you go against the offense, you're challenging them all the time. You're letting them know, hey, don't worry about scoring this week. We'll take care of it. We'll get a few pick-6s and score ourselves. You're just kidding? But how about what he just did right there? Laid it out for the rest of the game. We scored. Hey, offense, can you keep up with us?
On for the extra point, Jake Elliott. He's got it. They'll see that opening drive field goal and raise it a touchdown, and that makes it 7-3. So they throw the pick-6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
Throwing after the interception. Nix. That's caught. It's Marvin Mims. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and that'll make it 2nd down. And Chubb will try the middle here. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. A Bronco first down there, 12 yards on the play. They run it again with Chubb. And after the good gain last play, this time they say, as he's going to be stopped behind the line of scrimmage. Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss. Up the middle, it's Chubb. And he'll be stopped at the 46, gain of 3. 3rd and 9 here. Nix to the air. Eagle pressure, too much this time. Down he goes. And a penalty accepted, and they move the ball forward. To throw, here's Nix. Forced out to his left. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. So after the sack, here's 2nd and 14. Now it's Nix. A big play there as he is finally taken down on what will be a terrific final act of this first quarter. After one, 7-3 the score on EA Sports. Broncos football as we begin quarter number 2. After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal. Chubb. And they'll get him down just shy of the goal line at about the 1. 2nd and goal from the 1. Chubb again. And I don't think he got in. He did not. They mark him short of the goal line. It'll go as no gain on the play, and now they're looking at a 3rd and goal. This Eagle defense, they won't give in without a fight. This is 3rd and goal. They'll try and throw. Here's Nix. And he fends him off. Oh, this will be incomplete. The rush gets home just as he was letting that go. That could have been worse. Instead, it's 4th down. They'll run for it. Chubb. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Denver. Nick Chubb with his 6th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Broncos' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Lutz good on the extra point. And the lead is now 10-7. So that one a pretty time-consuming 10-play drive. And Nick Chubb the one to finish it off as he does so with a touchdown run. Oh, a good return up past the 30. And they're going to have good starting field position. He's out of bounds, but not before he's across the 35. Well, the Eagles' offense and their quarterback coming out for their 2nd drive. And he's putting together a very strong first half of the season. Currently the NFL's leader in touchdown passes. And he fights forward for a modest 2-yard gain, 2nd down. Ball on the 39. Here's the 2nd and 8. Hands it off out of the gun. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
And that's a nice pickup of a 1st down on that 2nd down run. And at that yardage gain, they can run that play on any down.
A 1st down carry for Barkley. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. Back to throw. Rich looking long for Thomas. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. Well, backed up here. Tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the 1st. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Nice back-to-back plays defensively. They're stacking momentum now. 1 incompletion, 2 incompletion. They're going for more.
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Brandon Jones picking it off. Broncos are going to get the football here as he gets this up to the 38-yard line.
He's had a fantastic rookie season, made a lot of lovely throws, but that wasn't one of them.
Well, we got to give him one, don't we? I mean, with the year he's having, a lot easier for he and his teammates to accept that throw because for the most part, what they've seen, it's been pretty sensational.
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
So if you've been playing defense in this one, there's a little bit of the good and some bad because they did give up the touchdown run to him earlier but shut him down otherwise.
Outside of that, you're exactly right. I would say they've contained him very well.
Second down, here's Chubb again.
He gets away from one. And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. Looking to throw. Nix.
And that's going to be caught by Sutton.
And all the way home for a Bronco score. Cortland Sutton, his third touchdown now on the year.
And the Broncos had 6 to their lead.
Lutz with the extra point, and his guys will take a 10-point lead. So they only needed 3 plays on that drive.
And Cortland Sutton able to finish things off with the touchdown reception. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
The Eagles offense now gets set to head back onto the field.
So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this.
And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. A big play there with touchdown number 23 here on the year.
And the Eagles are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Boy, Charles, this offense is just so explosive. They lead the league in scoring, and another example of just how good they are right there on that play.
Yeah, we often overstate about how explosive teams are, but this team is truly a threat to score on every snap, especially on the first few plays of any series. And a big streak like that only adds to their reputation as the league's best offense.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out.
And now this is intercepted. My goodness.
Now he's into the clear again. He may go.
And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Eagles defense gets a pick-6 TD.
Well, Charles, you can just see the frustration on the sideline. Safe to say that's not how they expected this series to go. The ball only went one way, and it was backward into their own end zone, courtesy of the pick-6.
And, Brandon, how often do we hear offenses tell us before a game they want to end every series with a kick, right? A punt, a PAT, or a field goal. In case of a defense, they want it in with a punt or a takeaway. And we saw the takeaway right there, and it turned out to be a takeaway that turned into 6 points.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick-6, and now the kick is away.
And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds, so really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. Well, not one you see often there as he fails to keep it between the sidelines, and that is a penalty every time, and going to give this offense better field position.
And it's every kickoff guy's nightmare, isn't it? Because you don't see yourself doing this, and most of the time you don't. It's absolutely a mishit, and now your team pays the price. Bad field position for your defense.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Nix from the shotgun. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. Now a 2nd and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Nix. Finds his tight end Oliver here outright. 5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Nowhere to turn here, and he's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line. The kick by Lutz is good, and that will cut the lead down to just 2. So as it turns out, that sack doesn't wind up costing them, Charles. They at least get points, get 3 of them.
Yeah, that's where your kicker can really come to your rescue because, you know, after the sack, there was a little consternation there. Are we out of field goal range? Are we going to be able to get 3? In this case, he stepped right up and gave them exactly what they needed.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And with a 2-point lead in hand, they may not do anything too aggressive here. And he spins past him and into space. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Running game working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. Breaks through the contact, and he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Barkley, inside handoff. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. The kick by Elliott is good, and that will do it for this first half. So well, why don't we hold off on the halftime update after all? Seems like everyone's ready to go here for the second half in Week 8 in the NFL. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. It's been a shootout so far. We'll see which defense can make the... And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. The Eagles offense and their wideout getting set to go once more. And he's been the go-to guy in this offense throughout the first half of the season. As you can see, he's the NFL's leader in touchdown catches. They'll start out here with a jet sweep. He'll get it inside the 20. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A great play there. 73 yards. And the Eagles are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Well, Charles, kind of the future of this franchise on display right there. You had a rookie throwing it, a rookie catching it, and taking it into the end zone.
Could you imagine if we were in the owner's box right now and we could look at the front office and see the grins on their faces, to see the present making plays and knowing what the future will bring with these youngsters going out and making big-time moments happen for this team.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. The Broncos offense and Bo Nix getting set for this. The Broncos onto the field ready to start their next drive. Well, the opposition laid down the challenge and opening drive touchdown here to start the second half. And, Charles, now you feel like this group needs to get an answer because this all of a sudden is a two-score game.
Yeah, you're right about that. What was a small, manageable spread to overcome, a little bit more daunting now. I think you're exactly right. Pressure is on because you don't want them getting the ball back with a chance to really extend this lead out.
From the 32-yard line now, here's a second down and 4. Off the play fake, here's Nix. And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Down the left sideline.
Boy, so another interception, CD, and it feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his second season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now his head coach, his offensive coaches, they have to evaluate whether you keep playing him and let him work through it, or you start thinking about going to his backup.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
1 yard gain. Let's go. Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 34-yard line.
They'll run it again with Barkley. And he'll follow his blockers there all the way down to the 23-yard line. So a solid run by Saquon Barkley and another 1st and 10 here. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. Oh, and fine work there as he gets this thing down to the 11-yard line. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Up the middle with Barkley. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Saquon Barkley with his 2nd TD of the game, his 6th on the year, as his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead. The call from Nick Sirianni, let's go for 2 here, he says. They're going to try and run. And they are 3 for 3 on 2-point conversions as he is into the end zone for the score. So they kept it on the ground, got it into the end zone. But Charles, sometimes you probably see teams treat a 2-point conversion differently than if it was 1st and goal from the 2, or I should say 3rd and goal from the 2.
I agree with you totally on that. A lot of teams treat it as if they have farther to go and shy away from running the football. I think this is a great spot to do it because most teams play it for the pass. Go ahead and run and let your linemen surge and fire out.
So now the possession will begin at the 35 after the errant kickoff.
Well, that's certainly one way to avoid a dangerous kick returner, I suppose, but you are giving up extra yardage, that's for sure. Because if you put it out of the end zone, they start at the 25. So at a minimum, you're giving up 10 yards to the offense.
Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. Working out of the gun is Nix. And this one almost intercepted. Far too loose with the football. Nearly a 4th pick of the ball game. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Back to throw. Nix. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And the Eagles are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape, he's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
Running again with Barkley on 2nd down. And he'll be down close to the 1st down marker as he gets this to the Broncos' 44.
Offside. Defense.
And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
They follow up the gain of 5 by only getting 1 there on 2nd down.
Pretty good job defensively. Thought he was going to get it, but they knew where that marker was, and they stopped him just short of it.
What it does is emphasize that strategic football and situational football is not just played on the offensive side, is it? Defense understanding, as you noted, where the 1st down marker was and making sure they didn't get there.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. They'll let the QB keep it here off the option.
Give him 4 yards there on the 1st down keeper.
Well, if you're going to run the read option, typically, you've got to keep an eye on the defensive end.
And what does that mean? What are you looking for with a defensive end?
Well, you want to play off of what he does. If he collapses inside towards the running back, then you pull it and take it yourself outside in. If he stays outside, you go ahead and leave it with the running back. In this case, pulled it and got good yardage himself.
From the gun on 3rd down, Rich.
That one out wide and intercepted.
The safety, Terrell Edmonds, picks it.
And the Broncos force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go.
I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
2nd and a couple.
They go up the middle with Chubb. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. That one, a 1st down pickup of 8. Looking to throw. Nix. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down. He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. That is caught by Smith-Schuster. And he has another 1st down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 29-yard line. Operating from the gun. Nix. He'll get this to Chubb out of the backfield. And he'll go down at the 28. They'll wind up getting just a yard out of it. And it's 2nd down.
Here's Nix once more.
Quick hitter here. It's complete. And he has another 1st down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 17-yard line. Again, he'll drop to throw. He'll find Sutton on the right side, complete. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. Cortland Sutton, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Broncos are able to get a score back in the final stages of this 3rd quarter.
Lutz good on the extra point, and the lead will be cut down to 14. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off.
And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive.
Their lead down from 21 to 14, but still sitting at a great spot, up 2 scores here in the 3rd quarter.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. We have played 3 quarters. Back now here on EA Sports. It's the Eagles in possession of the football and leading this one as we get ready to start the final quarter. Off play action. Rich.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down. Now right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains.
And he's going to have the hook up to Burnett. And he's going to come up a bit short. He needed to get to the 35 for the 1st, but he only makes it to the 34. On 4th down, Rich. That is caught. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. And they're going to speed things up here. Back to throw again. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And that's going to be caught for an Eagles touchdown. A great effort there with his his first career NFL touchdown. And the Eagles are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this fourth quarter lead. And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2. They'll look to throw. And this one incomplete. So they went for the 2. They don't get it.
As we prepared for these games, we've noticed offensive coordinators have had an expanded playbook on 2-point conversion tries because they never know when they may have to use it during a game.
But that also means the defense probably has more for these situations too, right?
Oh, no doubt about it. I think for the most part, defenses will be aggressive on 2-point tries. They want to get after the offense.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. Their mini 2-game win streak appears it might be going by the wayside unless they can pull a wrap. And my goodness, another interception. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Eagles defense gets a pick-6 TD. This defense just continuing to do their thing, and now they add on to that lead with another pick-6.
And how about the way they've played this entire game? Not only they put their stamp on it, but every time they try and mount an offensive challenge, they find a way to thwart it. And multiple pick-6s, oh yeah, they'll enjoy watching this tape after the game.
They're going to run it with Barkley. And he will not be able to turn the corner. He's out of bounds, shy of the goal line. And the defense steps up and denies the attempt for 2. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Here's the Denver offense now as they get set to take over here. And you can sort of sense their dejection. That last pick-6 put the icing on the cake, so to speak, in what has been a rough go for them. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10.
It's now 2nd and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Back to throw. Nix. And now here's another interception. There he goes again. He may go. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Eagles defense gets a pick-6 TD. Well, what has been a fantastic game for this defense has been rough for this offense. And certainly a signal caller, Charles, that's thrown all these interceptions. Another one there, and this one taken all the way back for the score.
Partner hoping they're holding a nice little spot in the post-game highlights to show this rip of interceptions and great plays this group has made. They've been on it from snap 1.
The defense more than did its job. Now the offense is summoned onto the field as they'll go for 2. They'll try and throw for it. And this is going to be caught. So add 2 more to the lead as they continue to pour it on here in the 4th.
Well, I guess when you're hot, you're hot. I mean, I would just go ahead and take the extra point and move on, but apparently they've got something to prove. Almost feels like something was said this week, and they wanted to make sure that they laid it on them in this game.
And we will not have a return. They'll bring this to the 30. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Throwing after the interception. Nix. That's out to Chubb, complete. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Here's Nix. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Operating from the gun. Nix. Throw out wide is incomplete. Well, we've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that, and it's not a good day when you feel like an incomplete pass is almost a win for you because it wasn't intercepted. And I think the receivers now, when they're running their routes, they want to catch the ball, but they also want to make sure that the defenders don't take it away.
Nix to throw again. He'll find Smith-Schuster again. And the Broncos are going to be set up with a 1st and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line. Throwing Nix. And that is caught. Well, they're going to see this one to the end. They get a score, but pretty much an exercise in futility right now. Still down big. Well, Charles, he's still a young signal caller in this league, 2nd year in the NFL. I don't know if last year as a rookie, if he would have worked through his progressions like he did on that touchdown pass.
I think you're right about that. We're seeing him grow up right in front of our eyes because when he went to his primary read, he recognized that they were all over that, so he continued to survey the field, picked up another target, delivered a pass exactly where it needed to be. A very mature play for the 2nd-year quarterback.
Lutz with the extra point, and the lead drops from 34 down to 27. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Here's the Philadelphia offensive unit now as they head out to take over possession. Well, we've reached the stage where it's a mere formality at this point. They've got the comfortable lead. We know what the outcome is going to be. I guess the only question is, do they want to put more points on the board before the final gun?
Well, I certainly hope not, and I'm being selfish here because you and I have flights to catch. Let's go ahead and finish this one off, guys. You've taken care of business. Let's close it out. And you and I, let's get to the airport.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. Operating from the gun, Rich. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. The CD, they're up big, but they're still passing it. I mean, this is an offense that's had a lot of success in this game, and it seems like they're just having fun out there.
And it does feel like there's been a shift out there, doesn't it, partner? Listen, if you're up, you can continue to do what you want to do. It's up to the other team to make you change how you do things. They'll continue to throw it around until stopped.
4th down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. There goes a deep ball, end zone. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Now it looks like he'll throw here. He's going to air this thing out deep for Thomas. And give him another 6. It's caught for a touchdown, and the blowout continues. Yet another touchdown in what has just been a high-scoring affair, a fun one to watch. And it's the rookie quarterback, Charles, coming through with yet another touchdown pass to pad the lead.
Did we come into this game where defense was optional? Because it certainly feels that way, right? But when you look at the scoreboard, this rookie, he has his team moving at a little bit quicker pace than his opponents. The entire offense is going to get plenty of praise, but I think these coaches have to be especially happy with what their quarterback has done.
They'll look to throw again. And they don't get it. They tried for the 2-point conversion there, but unsuccessful.
I know we could sit up here and dance around it a little bit, but going for 2 in this situation, somebody doesn't like someone else. There's no doubt in my mind.
Well, what they couldn't see is you lean back in your chair and you went, yeah, that's not a good decision. They didn't get it, though.
Yeah, I don't think you can just say, well, my kicker's hurt in this spot. No, okay.
And the football going back over to the Denver Broncos. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out-personnelled. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And my goodness, another interception. And the Eagles are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line.
The Eagles take over first and 10.
Well, they've got the huge lead. Now they have another interception on the defensive side. Seems like everything they touch in this one, Charles, turns to gold.
And they have to be awfully happy right there to get what appears to be one more for the road. It helps seal away one of their best efforts of the season.
Philadelphia getting set to take the field. Now they are really in the driver's seat here, enjoying this lead late in the fourth quarter. The defense does have all 3 timeouts, but at this point, doesn't look like it's going to matter much. And he stopped immediately there. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down.
At the 47-yard line.
Off the play fake. Rich. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be third down. Out of the gun. They'll look to throw. He's going to try and go deep again. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
I certainly like the idea. You're down on their side of the field. Get your big play guy involved. That time, they put one up for him to see if he can pull it down in the end zone, but the coverage was good, and it winds up incomplete.
And it's knocked away and incomplete. The Eagles unable to convert there on fourth. And the Broncos are going to get the football back in great field position. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And somewhat of a measure of revenge as he's in for the touchdown, but they still trail big time.
He'll take it, but he won't be able to smile about it.
Lutz good on the extra point, and that trims the lead a bit, but still standing at 26 points. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Philadelphia's offense ready to go again. Well, they don't need to score here, that's for sure. They could just kneel it. They've got the huge lead late fourth quarter, but we'll see how they're feeling, Charles.
Yeah, we all know people out there who like to use every second of the clock, no matter what the score. And we know they don't need the points. They've scored in abundance already. Let's find out how they want to finish this ball game.
And a good run here as he'll rumble all the way down to the 40-yard line.
Offside, defense.
And that's about the easiest decline call you'll ever have right there.
Well, it leads me to one of my pet peeves, and maybe peeves is too strong of a word. But if you're going to jump off sides, finish the play. Make sure the play ends. Don't jump off sides and stop because you see the net result here. If you'll go ahead and finish the play, you don't give up that type of yardage.
And that one incomplete as it stops the clock, reading 18 seconds to go. Buying time to his left. Throw left side complete. That's Burnett. And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos 18. But Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends.